Last exercise. I learned from the great Vince Gironda. I read his books all the time. That's who I look up to when it comes to bodybuilding. Guys like Samir Benoot, Lou Ferrigno, Serge Nubret. So, donkey calf raises. You've seen this in the documentary Pumping Iron. I don't have anyone that can sit on my back. Times have changed. I wish. But they created a machine that's been out for decades. Under this red platform, this is where my lower back goes. Of course, my feet go here, and we donkey calf raise. I usually do 3 rounds of donkey calf raises, and each round is consisted of 1 minute. But with this, I'm just gonna do 1 minute because I wanna show you guys. If you don't have the donkey calf raises, you still have seated calf raises, which is what it sounds like, and standing calf raises, which is what it sounds like. So you have those 3 options. They all work different muscles of the soleus and the calf in the calf. But to me, the number one exercise for calves is donkey calf. If you can choose out of the standing, seated, and donkey would be the one. Like if you can choose any leg exercise, it'd be squat, right? So here we go. Self-explanatory. I get myself under the platform. I stand up. Get myself prepared. Try to find you some shoes that's thin. As you can see, my shoes are thin, like some Vans or something like that. You don't want to do calf raises with thick shoes on because it may mess with your flexibility. But here we go, guys. Knees slightly bent because you don't want to hyperextend your knee. And we go all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. And here we go. You can play with it a little bit, bounce, all the way up, all the way down. The reason why, of course, you want to always get full range because that helps work the muscle much better. Right here, I'm starting to get that burn. I feel that burn from the bottom of my calf to right behind my knee. Then when I find that burn, I like to play with it with different rep ranges. I do a pulsating reps. I bounce. When that burn intensifies, then I go back to all the way down, the stretch, full contraction, all the way down. And that's the workout, guys. So, the name of the company is The People's Gym. The name of the channel, you already know, Jerome Turner TV. You can follow me on Instagram, Jerome Turner TV. I teach from the form of physiology. I teach fat loss. How do I teach fat loss? I teach people about how the organs operate. You don't worry about calories. You don't worry about cardio. You focus on what foods stimulate insulin. When your body stimulates insulin, you stop burning fat. We want to find foods that don't stimulate insulin as much as carbs, sugars, and starches. Fats and proteins, you heard it before, ketosis, right? But you don't need to eat as much. Look how big I am. 6'7", 285. Only eat once a day. Maybe twice, but I'm always eating. I sit down, I'm eating 7 eggs at a time. Maybe a handful of ground beef, peppers and onions, sharp cheddar cheese. I'm eating foods that barely stimulate my insulin. I do a lot of vegetables. Kale. Kale is the number 1 vegetable I choose. I do kale every day. I do fruit, pineapple, because the acid from pineapple, the sugar, the acid burns the sugar. It's the only fruit in the world. Look it up. The acid from pineapple burns the sugar. So pineapple doesn't harm you like that. Not apple, not watermelon, none of this other stuff. So I drink water with pink Himalayan salt. The body needs sodium chloride. See all this sweat? That's sodium chloride leaving. The more you sweat, the weaker you get. You need to replenish your energy with salt. The body needs salt, not table salt. Not this empty salt that you find. Pink Himalayan salt has 84 trace minerals in it. Don't drink too much water. You don't want to flush out your vitamins and your minerals. Drink according to how you feel. If you're thirsty, you're lacking potassium. Stay away from sugar. Stay away from steroids. Stay away from testosterone, all this growth hormone. Stay away from all these things that don't cut corners. Don't cheat. Do things the right way. All right? And always pray. God bless.